Hello YouTube, Infinite Magicraid community, Gandalf here. Hopefully, this is day one of the Broken Lands, and it is the new guild versus, yeah, that's PvE content, right? Something we've been all asking for, collaboration within the guild, really pushing out towards a common goal as a guild. I came from another game a couple years back. Probably many of you probably heard of AFK Arena. I would say this is like a simplified version of the Abyssal Expedition. If you haven't tried that, probably this is not an easy analogy, but if you ever played AFK Arena and have done Abyssal Expedition, you can think of this as a much simpler version of that without the extensive amount of walking you have to do on the tiles. But the logic is about the same. Basically, let's cover a few key mechanics of this. So first one is you got blessings. Okay, blessings basically give you additional buffs for your heroes according to the mark they have, um, and this is quite decent sized buff, not massive but decent. Um, but you do get some nice additional skills and blessings that will really help you clear the content as you level up. So this will really help as you level these up. So how do you level these up? Well, you need these little purple shard things, and they're called chariots or whatever you want to call them. Now, the chariot production comes from a couple of pieces. One is as the towers are beaten by different people on the team, you as a collective guild will be getting these. I know some people experience bugs, and when you go in, it's like, oh, why is mine only at 800? Don't worry, clear a tower, it will show up at the maximum amount. You'll be continuing getting these as people in the guild clear these towers. For example, when you clear this tower, you will get 800 reward for the first time clearing it. So when someone in the guild clears this one, everybody's gonna get 1100 out of it. So, and if you have some sort of display bug, don't worry, clear one of them on your own, you'll be fine. Um, Basically, um, what you want to go in here to do is clear the highest level tower you can. For example, going here, I'm gonna put in, um, you know, if you, it's based on number of exclusive. So for example, highest number of exclusive, you get the most number of points. If you have a lower exclusive, let me find another hero that has lower exclusive, say, Lydia, you're only going to get 12. Your bonus exclusive is also based on the faction. So here, not only I got, so for example, here I got 28, but I'll get, 31 because, it's Ben Austin. So there's some additional benefits for choosing the right faction. But however, if I were to choose Ben Austin in this particular battle, it's a level 4, I should be able to do it easily now. Um, what you will do is you will have to then complete this challenge, 3 waves, with the garrison hero as well. So Ben Austin is chosen here. I have to build a team around Ben Austin. I have taken a lot of towers already, so hopefully this won't be too hard for me. Probably need a bit of tank and support, and maybe a little bit CC. Let's just go with that. Hopefully, we clear it. The enemy are pretty tough. This is way harder than what you would expect in your regular dungeon content. You will see the enemy has 8 million HP only at level 280. However, you do get a lot of buffs, right? Your heroes are a lot stronger with all these buffs. Like, look at the amount of attack on my Nita. That's just a little bit ridiculous there. Um, so yeah, with all the buffs you get from the bonuses, clearing the content shouldn't be too hard. Um, the other part is as long as your allies, you're attacking a tower that's already being occupied, it is going to be a little bit easier. However, you still get the same amount of chariot production for yourself. So basically, this is where, when you have big whales and your, strong, players in your guild, what you want to do is have them clear some of the hardest tower first. Now we'll go into tower clearing strategy in a bit, but in general, like You want to save your strongest team to clear towers that you haven't cleared yet. And then once you really get the bonus and buffs, you can go back and attack towers that are already occupied because you're going to get buffs for the number of players that are already occupying the tower. I'll show that very shortly. Um, so we're almost done clearing this. But you can see it's actually like if I were to do this as the first one attacking the tower, it took quite a bit, like trying to take down a level 4 tower by myself without any buffs. But now that I got buffs, it's a lot easier. And if you, again, back to other games you have played in these sort of expedition kind of games, is you can see now that there are 2 players occupying it, we actually get all of these bonuses when we're attacking. So if another player comes along and trying to attack this tower, they're going to start with all of these bonuses. However, if you're going to a tower that you haven't attacked before, so we're trying to look for tower 5, for example, here. If I were to go for this one, first of all, I have to pick 2 heroes to garrison, which will be part of my team, and then I actually start with no bonuses, right? So which makes a hard fight a bit harder. So that's why you want to, the biggest whales and, strongest player in your guild, have them take down the empty towers first. Once you have taken them, if you're going after a tower that's already been taken, you'll have an easier time. Now, what you can do is you can garrison up to 10 different towers, right? And this is your production. Now, this is my total output. So every single hour, I'm going to be able to get 310 towards my blessing that can be used, right? And when I think you're getting, I have to double check on this one because maybe someone just taken down another one, but you definitely want to be taking these towers down in order. But your guild's progression is going to allow you to go for more upgrades here. I'm going to be able to upgrade a little bit more. Some of them are display errors. The game has to fix its bug on that. But there we go. So we're done, upgrading here. What you want to do as a guild is you need to take down towers in order. And they made it relatively simple, right? All of the towers are labeled. So just find, tower number 1, wherever that was at. 1, right? They're all level 1, right? Number 2, tower number 2 is here. Number 3, 4, 5. You can see all these are level 1 towers, right? So I think tower 1 through 7 are all level 1. And then from oh, okay, 8 is level 1 too. So, okay, then from probably level 9 onward, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, they're all level 2. And then you get to level 3 towers for the next subsequent number. So a lot of time, I know they're kind of spread out. The numbers don't make sense, but just find the number and that's what you want to go for. Because what you would notice is, say I try to take down level 6 right now. That's not the tower level your team's at. So what you want to do is kill all the level 1 tower first as a guild, then go after all the level 2, then all the level 3. So this is where a little bit of coordination is required. So as a guild, you want to be able to take down the towers in order. Once you have killed all, so right now our guild take down all the level 4 towers already. I think there's like 1 level 5 tower left here we need to take down. As soon as we take that down, it will say fortress level taken, level 5, which means we can then start working on the level 6 towers. As every player in your guild, what you want to do every single day is max out your individual garrison. So right now, like for example, you know, I'm used up most of my heroes. So I could probably go slap some, level 4 tower or level 3 tower if I'm even struggling, right? I can go to a level 3 tower, pick something super easy like here I'll, pick the highest and pick the one with highest exclusive in that faction. So for example, Popper will give me a decent amount. We'll challenge with Popper and, I will then build a team around this and, clear that relatively easily. Then Popper is going to show up in my garrison here. I got some additional production towards this. So every single person in your guild should try to max out their production because, you know, eventually I'm getting a feeling that this is going to go towards the ranking once, you start getting over here. Your total overall production as a guild is going to matter. So, as you're leveling up your blessing, your teams are going to get stronger, your entire guild is going to move forward in this entire, map. You want everybody to be occupying higher level garrisons. Each day you can, use your team once again. So use your strongest teams to go clear here. When it comes to teams, what are some useful teams you want to use? So, you can leverage some of the good combinations in the game already. For example, the permafreeze is super strong in wave clearing, so Quinlan plus, Santa can go through a lot of content. CC becomes really helpful because a lot of these waves can be controlled. So things like Nazil follow up maybe with an Allcaster, or you can do turn meter manipulation, right? You can push all of the turn meter back. Like you can lock down one key enemy. You can do all sorts of things. You can tank and spank with, Nordak and Catherine, counterattack, all sorts of different combos. You can put, O'Grady's with, Little Jack. That makes a great combo. Like basically think about all your PvE heroes creating different compositions that can clear waves of trash mobs is what you're really going for here. The trash mobs are getting to be real tanky. I think at level 5 we're dealing with close to almost 20 million HP, I think. Level 6 is going to be even more than that. So today is only day 1. We only made so far progress. I think we'll probably finish off the day today with, finishing all of the level 5 towers, and then we go from there, right? But every day, so the earlier you start, the more rewards you get. Like even the gaming instruction tells you this, right? So for example, every hero has one chance to fight, right? Once we get to the ultimate well, this is where, the sooner we unlock it, the sooner we can challenge it. And when we all challenge it, we get more rewards. Um, I think, where does it say? Consuming blessing. The sooner, I mean, there's a part where it says, so here's this part where it says, right, you can garrison up to 10 garrison at most, so you really should be trying to hit that limit every single day. Each garrison can be multiplied participants. So even require, like your entire guild, if you're low level, right, you can go for all level 2, level 1, even if you have to, right, with the rest of your heroes. Max out those daily productions because that's really going to help you level up your blessings, right? And the higher the blessing, the higher content you can challenge, which will help you progress in this, 2-week challenge or 10, 12 days left, right? Um, the other part in here is um, the amount of rewards you get. Okay, this is also see here it says, take the order in the order of their levels. So that's why we say, you take down all the level 5s first. And if you're struggling to find where's the last one, just go by the number of the tower, right? And further helps, like in here, like it announces, who has taken down which tower. You really need to be taking down these towers in order. So, to make things easier for you, just follow the number. Everybody just go to the next highest number. Like, not sure why we did 40 before we did 39, right? So I think we're almost done here. I think someone just took the last one. See, there we go. While recording this video, it showed the upgrade, and we have taken 40 towers, and the highest taken is level 5. Now we should be working on our level 6 towers as a guild. So yeah, so I think that covers it for all the key information. There's a lot of rewards, right? As we hit these different goals as a guild, you're going to be getting these in the mail, right? So this is based on the total number of the first time clear. So as you finish all of it, we're going to be getting more of it. And these are individual rewards. So you get some from the guild clearing stuff the first time, but you also get rewards from, your garrisoning. So you really want to be garrisoning up so you can get all of these rewards, right? As a guild reward, you'll be getting rewards based on the total number of fortress taken. So as a guild, you really want to work towards taking down all 70 fortresses. It's going to be hard. I don't know how many guilds are going to be able to do it, but if we're going to have a hard time doing it as the number 1 guild in the game, good luck to the other ones out there, right? But really, it's a matter of time too. So, I think the ranking here is more about who's the first one that gets there, right? So we're hoping, we ultimately get to the ultimate well, and we're going to progress. So I'll be doing another video showing you our progress in a couple of days, but hopefully the mechanics have explained it well. As a guild, basically, going to summarize it up. You know, have your strongest player starting taking down the empty towers, going order of the numbers that are labeled by the tower. Um, you basically then want to, every team can only use once, so think about different composition you can use. You want to be able to use up all your heroes, trying to cover as many towers as you can. Every day as you get stronger, you can ungarrison. So for example, I'm done, I can here go into one my hero, I can retreat, take that hero out, so that I can occupy a higher level garrison, which will improve my overall production. So it's a production-based game. It help you. Your production can be used to level up your blessings, which will help you clear harder content. Pretty straightforward. Hopefully, everybody can go out there, get some wins, and we'll recap on our progress as a guild in a couple of days. Thanks for watching, everyone. And if you have any questions, comments, or other tips you found out, please share them in the comments below. And I'll be able to share that in a future video with others. And I'll give you credit, of course, for sharing those in the comments section. Again, this is Gandalf helping you with your IMR game progression, helping you to become the best player you can be. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, and support my channel. This is what helps me fund and help me produce more content for you. Thanks, everyone. Take care.